Shut up. How about now? 'Cause I'm up right now. And I'm stuck right now. I don't look too brolic in this. Let's see, make this a little better. No. What up? My live got cut off. Oh. What up? I don't know. Should I do the full body? You want to see the full body? Or are you okay with this view? I'm eating quinoa, rice, salmon. You want to see the full body? The full body, or you okay with this? 'Cause I can switch up the view. Alright, where you from? Because the live just got messed up. I had like 12 people in here. But YouTube normally tells me when you got, because I interview women. And I drop the videos, fun stuff, right? Beautiful, sexy women from all of you guys' countries. I know I interviewed a woman from your country. And, oh yeah, I definitely interviewed a woman from Pakistan. And I asked them, how's life? You haven't been here before, right? No. W10, why does that feel a little familiar? But yeah, I asked women, how's life being a woman from Pakistan? How's life being a woman from Africa? I just asked her. But I also, because everybody, yo man, you strong, you look like you got money, da-da-da-da. So I start posting exercise videos, sports videos, action scenes on here, comedy. Word up, I love your attitude, man. How old are you? Man, let me stop asking that because everybody lies. But, you still in school or you finished school? Or you graduated high school at least? Ben. My name is up there. Well, I don't do all that lying when I come on the internet. Because, A lot of people try to find me. And not for bad stuff, you know what I mean? Women will try to find me, come get a rose. Some people want to see me in person. I used to teach people how to day trade because that's what I do. I trade stock in the morning. After I trade stock, I do my first exercise. I eat, then I go out create content. After I create some content, do my second exercise and come back to the house, repeat the process. But treating women nice is what I'm about. That's what you gotta treat yourself nice before you can't take care of nobody if you can't take care of yourself. Negro. Ah! That was hilarious. I've been dating my pops for at least, 17 years? How you know? I told you. Oh, you been here before? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. BenHasLuv TV, a lot of fun stuff, but like I said, my page is about having men treat
Rules,
women
commands, MC.
Oh, Guidance is back. What up? Lux, I can tell you're 5.5, turning 7 years old next year. All right. And he's like 5.5 to 7. How does that work? I think he's on to something. But those jokes are old. You children come in here with the same jokes. With the same jokes all the time. Matter of fact, y'all don't want to look directly in my mouth while I'm eating, do y'all? You said shout you out? All right, Lux is here. There you go. Lux is here, _1. You want me to rap? Okay, I did it before, said it before. Don't ask me to rap no more. So you gonna give me a record deal or not? You ain't gonna give me no money, no record deal. Don't ask me again, Beamer. Let me see you rap. Number one, like and subscribe. How about that? I'm gonna rap. And they ain't got no money for me. I need you to like and subscribe. No, and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna get it better, Guidance, because like November I was way better. Where you know what I mean? Well, I was chopping it. I would talk with you guys, because you guys are from all over the planet. So it's just like I said, it's obviously better when everybody's on vacation or something, because when there's a holiday or something, everybody's mostly at the house. So I can get you guys all together, but I try to, from 4 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern North American time. That's where I could catch a lot of you guys together. All right? Some of the people are going to sleep, just waking up, getting home from work. They're already chilling at the house. That's like a sweet spot where I can get, where all of you guys have at least a little energy to sit here, chop it up, talk, have fun, say what's on your mind. But still, a lot of you guys miss out, though. That's why I try to, you know what I mean? Like right now, it's 1 in the morning for me. You know what I mean? But YouTube, no, from like 4 p.m. Eastern North American time to 8 p.m. Eastern North American time. So about 4 hours. YouTube says that's when you watch my page the most. Right? So, just like I said, because and still in that time interval, just like I said, some people are just waking up, about to go to sleep. Some of them were already relaxing from coming home from work or coming home from school. So it's like a sweet spot, right? But I still try to jump on late, because YouTube, it says you guys aren't on my page this much around this time. You know what I mean? So like from 4 to 8, it'll be easy for 20 people, 30 people to hop in. You know what I mean? Actually have a decent conversation. You know, a lot of people, all you guys are human beings. You guys come in, me too, or 1 a.m. Yeah, a lot of you guys have stressed out days. Sometimes you don't got, especially if you're a man, especially if you're a black man. But men, period, we don't got nobody to talk to. So that's why I tell people to use the chat for like earlier, but you gotta use it in the right way. Don't have something bothering you. Come here cursing everybody, especially if I make you a mod. Man, I had to control a couple of them. When I make them a mod, they time everybody out. You see how you put me too, 1 a.m. here, timed out. 12-3-12, timed out. That's why I read. People don't know how quickly I can read. I read extremely fast. So I'm like, hold up, you rock. Bro, I'm glad you're streaming. I checked it. 3 to 12. Mines, why y'all keep timing him out? He ain't saying nothing bad, huh? What? And you know, all of my mods are young. All of them. The grown ones, the grown-ups, the 30-year-old, they don't come on that much. It's actually a 5-head, Jimmy. What up, 2221? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. This is BenHasLuv TV. I interview beautiful women from all over the planet. I interview women from especially your country, gaming. Oh, gaming. Oh, yeah, you've been here before because I went straight to the word gaming. I remember doing that, even though a lot of you guys have that word in your name. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? 2221. You watching the videos? I dropped a new video with a young lady from Argentina. Was it Argentina or Australia? It's one of those A's. Y'all watching the video tomorrow? Who's I'm like, free Benny. I don't go to jail no more. Oh, you never been here before, 2221. Oh, I thought you'd been here. That's all. But you still need to watch the videos. Where are you? I live in New York, America. I was born in West Africa, Liberia. The age of 5, I came to America, straight to New York. Where I moved around, but came straight to New York, moved around, came back to New York. All right. Where are you from, 2221? Yeah, Argentina. There you go. Yeah, that's where she was from. Oh yeah? Is that? Oh, that's a guy. Oh, you're a dude. Oh, okay. I thought that was a girl. But yeah, either way, I'm Liberian. West Africa. What time is it? Oh, Ali Ibrahim, that's your name? Ali Ibrahim? What time is it in Mozambique, Ali Ibrahim? That tastes good. Let's see, like I said, if you're going to either get some spring water or water with a high pH. And this is like 9.5. Not like, this is 9.5. It's pretty high. Right? Oh, it's in the morning? Okay. Well, yeah, it's 1 a.m. Well, it's 1 a.m. over here. Yeah, I got a scar on my chest. If y'all come in, well, I was saying the daytime, but let's say 4 p.m. Eastern. I used to sell drugs, so you can't really see it right now. Bruises here. These just never left. All right, scar here. I had on a bulletproof vest. Only one person knew what a bulletproof vest scar looked like. Somebody shot me up close. Here this kid go again. I got stabbed, lung surgery all over here. All old stuff. I'm 42 years old. All this stuff happened about 18 years ago. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Hey, yo, Debo, where you from again? Like, what time is it where you're at? Because I don't smoke or drink. That's what we promote on this chat. I don't do drugs, and yes, alcohol's considered a drug. Go read the literature. And I exercise twice a day. I eat plants 3 times a week. The rest of the week, I eat salmon. And this is salmon and quinoa. People don't even know. People may call it quinoa rice. It's a grain. No, it's actually a fruit. Oh, yeah, I'm Jim. I'm Jim. Woo-wee! I Jim. This how. Tell me if I'm the only one who used to move his titties like this. And he's gonna see I'm strong. I can move my titties. Now we don't need to do that these days. Beamber. You was here earlier. Earlier, Beamber. This is the first day you ever came to my chat, right? Cause I'm like, oh, you was here earlier. Cause I was out there earlier. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm new here too. Well, yeah. We just had to do from. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of, well, even though I'm spiritual and not religious, but a lot of people think Africa equates to Muslim. That's just it. Oh, so you say African, it mean Muslim. It's lots of other religions. It's just from colonization that a lot of people became Christians. Because like in Liberia is a lot of Africans that speak English with the African accent. And it's a lot of Christians from colonization. You know, colonization basically means people came, more powerful people who were grouped up. Like a lot more people came and say, yo, this is how we are. You got stuff on your land we want. We want your peanuts. We want your gold. Okay, we ain't gonna make you slaves, but you gotta start speaking the language we speak. You gotta start praying to the God we say pray to. And that's what colonization is. And so, oh, you don't want to listen? All right, this is what we're gonna do. Anybody that hear you speaking any other language, we're gonna tell all the churches, teach all the Bible in this language. So if they come speaking this other language, that mean they worship the devil. They don't want to learn that language. All these food stores, we're going to make everybody speak this language. If they don't come speaking that language, you don't sell no food to them. I drank so much milk today. Why? Why not? Yeah, I mean, it's close to midnight. Sometimes evil lurking in the dark under the moonlight. You see a sight. This almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes a sound before you make it. What song is that? Thriller. It's close to midnight. Something's evil lurking in the dark. Ooh. See how I had you moving your head? You was waiting for the rest of the words, huh? You wrote the rest of the words, so I ain't gotta say it. 2.5 bags of 1%. What does that mean? You're absolutely right, Debo. Debo, where are you from again? Oh, Portuguese is where that's what they speak Portuguese in Mozambique. Mozambique it's in Africa, correct? Oh, yeah. No language is very hard. You got to ask yourself, because if you didn't know any language, you would pick up a language fast. So it's just about your priorities. Oh, you're Jamaican. Okay, well, you are absolutely correct with that fact. Many parts of the world has adopted the religion and language of the European colonizers. You're absolutely right. Are there other religions that read the Holy Bible and follow Jesus Christ other than? Yes, all religions. Yes, Mozambique speaks Portuguese, bro. Oh, okay. 3 to 4 of us used to sing together at work. Good time. But yes, all of these Bibles, right? All of the Bibles, they start at the same beginning and end at the same finish line. You know what I'm saying? They do have the middle story. Yes, it is different. But what Bibles are, because you said that they follow Jesus Christ. What Bibles are, they tell stories of what happened back in the days. That's why, you know, all Bibles, people stole a lot of chapters and hid them. A lot of these scriptures they hid in the Vatican. All right, but you skip a lot of the middle parts. Yes, we were Muslims from West Africa during the slave trade. I already subscribe. Appreciate that, Mozambique. El Ibrahim. Yeah, the transatlantic slave trade. It cross pollinated us. I use that word like plants, but no, we're not plants. But it mixed the cultures. It mixed the cultures. All right, that's why Hispanics and Latinos they look like Africans, but they don't want to. Oh, I know black. It's like from slave trading. That's why of you know what I'm saying. That's why you like Afro Latinas, Dominicans. Not even that. You had we all went through the same thing. Like you had Japanese imperialism with the Asians, and you had the French. They even colonized Asians. You had Spain. Like people think especially in America, they'll say, "Oh, are you Spanish? You Spanish? You Spanish?" People don't know that Spanish people are from Spain. They think all of them are Spanish. No, Spanish people are from Spain. You got Hispanics and Latinos. All right, just like I said, the Europeans colonized them, colonizing and slavery's obviously worse, right? Because colonizing is control of the mind, slavery is control of the body, right? Because they said, "I own you, slave," right? But it's a lot of the same things. They just force you to act like them, and that's basically what it is. They force you to act like them. That's why I said, what's your opinion on femboys? This page is for biological men to get with and marry and treat nice biological women, have children, and build these strong economies. We love biological women to life, and that's all we love, because that's how it works. But as long as you're making yourself the best version of yourself, everybody's welcome to this chat. Black, white, green, yellow, gay, straight, alien, non-alien, as long as you're making yourself the best version of yourself, because you can't take care of nobody if you can't take care of yourself. So everybody's welcome to this chat, but you got to respect yourself and respect the chat. Michael 5,000 watts. Fam, I was about to say, oh, that's a podcaster, 3638. What up? Absolutely right. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I interview beautiful women, and I know I interviewed a lot of them from you guys' countries. That's why you guys need to like and subscribe. I do sub at the end of every stream also. Plus, because a lot of people request, I got sports videos, exercise videos, action videos, reaction videos, think pieces. Think pieces is art that you present that makes people think. I got challenges. I live in New York. Somebody challenged me to do something in the subway. Real fun stuff. Dangerous too. Don't copy me. Don't challenge me to do nothing either. But the majority, I got maybe about close to 600 videos. 300, a little over 300 of them is me just interviewing women, giving them a rose, asking them fun questions. Fun questions. That's why y'all need to go check the videos out, man. Go check the videos out. My page is always gonna force you to take accountability in what you do and how you live. Okay, Oakland in the house. Why do people do that? I'm from East Oakland, but I live here. Not claim where you live now. Are you a gang member? Is that what it is? Or you want to be known because Oakland, well, you got gangs all over California. But Oakland, I don't even know if you, and I'll keep it all the way 100 with you. Well, one thing that was extremely popular in Oakland is because before they started to legalize more drugs, they had a lot of post offices in Oakland. Let's just say that was in the drug trade. So you had a lot of popular post offices. And I know lots about it. I hear guidance. We're not gonna talk about politics or gay, straight, all that now. Yeah, this is chat is mainly about straight people marrying each other and getting babies, but everybody's welcome to the chat. So we're not gonna give no in the chat. You're welcome. As long as you're trying to make yourself the best version of yourself, but don't come here trying to hit on no guys. We don't do hit on guys. Don't hit on guys on here. I don't even let the little girls that we get with women. We marry women. We treat them right. And ladies, you gotta treat us right also. But don't even give no energy to none. We not giving no energy to get same-sex conversations. No. You know what I mean? If that's what y'all like, cool. That don't mean somebody should kill you, but that's not what this chat's about. But you can still be here. You can still be here because you can learn a lot. With the gay community, because it's ran by the men. Their whole narrative is because you know they're men. Sex, 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 sex. That's what's on a man's mind, especially a gay one. So it's like, no, that's what y'all like, cool. But let's, you know what I mean, let's stay straight away. I don't do politics. I don't talk about man on man sex. I don't try not to talk about religion. I don't want to talk about none of that. I mean, he doesn't know. I'll put it on. Steer him back to a confident. Because I don't want people, you know what I mean? You'd be so crazy. What you mean you ain't going to even know? Too wise. You can't know now. When I'm out there interviewing beautiful women, and you know what and this is women's fault, because you know makeup has been out for 40 years or more. But back in the day, they didn't put on a ton of makeup. All right. When I see a woman and she looks too sexy, and this is what they don't understand. When a woman like small waist, because when women would look super sexy back in the day, that was just a super sexy woman. Small waist, big old butt, big breasts, tattoos, hair done, probably even glasses to make her look like a super sexy nerd, dressed nice. That's a super sexy woman. Now when I see that, sometimes it'll be a man. And that it'll be a natural born, it'll be a biological man. So when I see a biological woman like that, once in a while, I know I don't do it no more, but I used to ask them, I go, hold on, you're not trans, right? They will get angry because they think that means I'm saying, you look like a man. Hell no. Men, they copy what y'all do. And you know what I mean? When I moved to Florida, I did not know. Good one. Yeah, of course, their makeup has been out for 40, 50 years. But back in the day, they didn't cake it on like how they cake it on. And biological men, they copy that. They're like, oh, that makes you look more like a beautiful woman, like a pretty good. So they'll do it. When I moved to Florida, I know what you mean, seeing womanly looking men. Yeah, that. Now you can't. No, it's not even no Adam's apple. No, you can't even really tell because they do so much. When I moved to Florida, I went straight out there and I started selling drugs. I keep it 100 because when I go to a spot, I want to know where the boogeyman at. That's what I used to do though, right? Because I'm like, okay, I'm a boogeyman. I meet other boogeymen and then we'll go get some money together. When I went to Florida, all the drug dealers, they was dressed all in black. I'm like, what y'all think? If I know you selling drugs, because you, all 10 of y'all got black on, I could imagine what the police know. But it would be drug dealers and it'd be the prostitutes. And these prostitutes was crazy sexy. Everybody small waist, big butt, big titty, makeup. I said, well, damn. And none of the drug dealers try to sleep with these prostitutes. That's when I ain't gonna lie, I almost fell in love with Florida. Because I said, yo, these brothers out here, that's the type of energy I want to be around. They don't sweat no girls. They get money. They make $4,000 or $5,000, dressed in dirty clothes, pocket full of money. I said, this is the type of energy I want to be around. They don't let women distract them. Till one day, you know, down in Florida, in Orlando, this is what the drug dealers do, and they've done this 30, 40 years. Whenever everybody make their money from selling drugs throughout the week, every Sunday they go to a park downtown Orlando. I don't care. They go to a park downtown Orlando around South Street and basically show off. Like, yeah, this is how much I be making. Either guys are coming there dressed, fly, jewelry, but you know it's the South, so they got the Lincoln 1987 sitting on 26s, candy apple green seats. So me, I would just go there to play ball, right? Because you know we got the park over there. You know I'm in New York. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting money, but I play ball. I lost my two cousins because of the word. Drug dealing is very bad. Very bad, destroying families. Do you cook with ammonia since you? No, well, I was just telling y'all because now y'all gonna be too interested. That's why I'm glad that it's not even that light because y'all gonna start being too interested in negativity. But why do you want to know that 3485? What do you mean cook with ammonia? But anyway, I just found out that the prostitutes downtown Orlando, well, all over, especially Florida, it's a big. You gotta be careful out there. That's why you gotta be a man that understands how to control your sex drive, because there's a big trans population, and it's not. It hasn't just started. It's been like that. Them trans. It's so popular because they don't do that in other places, but they do. Why do you care about drug dealing? 3485. Just recommended you to me. Word up, MS, because this is where you need to be. Professor and trade last night and currently down 300. What did you invest? What did you invest in, guidance? What did you put that money into? No, what? No, see you, guidance. I already told you what you do. You swing. I don't swing. Well, let me phrase that better. You put your money in the stock market and you leave it. Me, I put my money in the stock market and take it out fast. Right. So if I see a play from 9:30 in the morning to 11 a.m. in that time period, if I see a play, I make some money. If I don't make no money. So. You said you're down right now? No, I don't swing trade. I don't put my money in and leave it and come back and no, I put it in and out, in and out, in and out. But yes, Rocket. Yeah, you use ammonia to cook cocaine into crack. Yeah. You're a day trader. Yeah, I trade stock. Yeah, a day trader. How fast is fast? 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Just like I said, from 9:30 in the morning when the New York Stock Exchange opens till about 11 a.m. Because you know they always say it's a silver bullet. What they consider a silver bullet is like around 10:30 a.m. Eastern time in New York Stock in the New York Stock Exchange opening, around the opening, right? Around 10:30 a.m. They call that the silver bullet, and you have a silver bullet. The silver bullet is always like an hour after opening, right? Is where you can catch a good play. They call it a silver bullet, right? You got that with Asian session, you got that with London session, but more, I'll say at least 75% of the time. I used to teach it hard, but I don't be wanting to teach it now. But yes, that's what they call a silver bullet, right? When it's like a lot of money is being put in the market, so the market is moving strong enough to catch the structure. How did I find it? How do you find it? All right, the market moves the most reliable 3 different ways. You got where it's break structures and it sweeps liquidity and it breaks structure and sweeps liquidity, right? That's in New York session. Even though it does these moves throughout all 3 sessions, but they're the most reliable during these sessions, right? Because the market moves certain ways, and I don't want to get too technical into that. But the market moves certain ways, and the best time to get the break of structure and sweep of liquidity is during New York session, right? During Asian session, the VWAP bounce. You will jump on a 15-minute time frame. What's your top 3? Get them. Get them. Okay, Rocket, I can tell you. I know you're white. I definitely know you're white. Yeah, I agree with those movies, Rocket. Come to visit Africa. Yeah, in another 4 years, I'll be there. Ali Brahim. The silver bullet. Yes, the silver bullet, just like I said, it's like an hour after opening in every opening. But because it's the New York session is the fastest session, that silver bullet is more reliable during New York session. Right? And once you see a break of structure and a sweep of liquidity, right? Sweep of liquidity is like a wick. When you see structure being broken, like if it's trending up, then boom, it breaks a lower low, right? And it wicks. You need it to wick, because when it wicks, that's the market putting gas in the tank. Whenever you see a wick, That's sweep of liquidity. Whenever you see a wick, that's the market putting gas in the car. That's you stopping at the gas station. When you see a wick, he stopped at the gas station. He about to take off now. Open AI for 100 billion market cap private market. I'm white, but great. Rocket. You got me. Oh, what up, JD? I see you. You ain't been here a little minute. You be watching. I got them comedy flicks still popping. 3485. You funny. But yeah, just like I said, I'm be honest. Don't. Cause if you're serious, you gamble a little. Cause you don't seem to know the market that well. But you're like, oh, I put 1,000, I put 10,000, I put 20,000. I'm like, you must got it to waste. If you do, give me a loan, man. Give me a loan, shoot. Google rate structure. Okay, well, listen. What I just told you, that's what I say. I could go back or record this. But that any market, okay, like with like US 30, you can Google all the companies that are in, because day trading compared to options. Option it specifically goes to the company, the separate companies. Like with day trading, it puts all the companies into one conglomerate, right? And call it US 30, right? So you use those strategies on any companies that are moving, that moves the best. Of course, they need to be US companies, right? So Google is good. Ben is more of an is this who? Yeah. No, I'm not 797. You heard what JD said. How long did it take you to learn? And did it change your life? It's changing my life, but not just that. It's a lot of things though. But I'll say, cause at first you'll get so much people. I done paid for 2 classes, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching all these videos on the internet. So it took me about a year, right? Probably could, and then I wasn't fully focused. I wasn't, because life. I was wholesaling at the time because I need the money. And then when I had that mentality of needing the money, because life will put you in that type of box. You may have bills or something, or you need to get food. You're like, man, I need money now. And that's not how the market works. You will go broke. The market will spank your behind. We're gonna pay you to copy. What's today? Friday. And you know what's great? I was posting. I don't do that no more because you guys are not gonna be consistent. I was posting all this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I ended up making a course. I had a free course, and I made a course that I charged for it, and nobody was really. At first, people were, because when I went viral, and I said that, because I went viral on Body by Mark. Even before then, people are Jewish guys, Spanish guys, black guys, they see me at these gyms. Yo, man, because that's what I hate about clothes, because I'm not a jewelry guy. I just dress nice. All right. You're not gonna see jewelry, Beamer, Benz. I don't care for those stuff, things like that. Right? But people, unfortunately, in today's time, they know how much clothes. What up, Salute Man? Resolute Man, yeah. So people will be like, man, don't those shoes cost $700? I'll be like, huh? Yo, what do you do? What do you do? So I rented some space out in the gym, and I was gonna teach it to people. People who asked me, they ended up declining. Yo, I'm busy, but I said, hold up, but you asked me. So I said, all right, I'm gonna drop these videos. So I was posting my trades. I posted for a week. 2 views, 3 views. I said, so I said, okay, listen, I'm not even really dealing with this no more. I went viral. Word. I went viral with Body by Mark. He just, because, I intimidate everybody. I was intimidating his white behind, too. He's like, you're not 40. You're not in your 40s. You don't eat like that. I'm pulling food out my bag because I travel with my food. I'm like, this is what I eat. What's that rose doing in your hand? What are you selling it? I said, I don't sell nothing. Right? But anyway, long story short, I didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? Mind you, he got 2 million. He had 1.5 million followers at the time. Wildcat, you definitely need a sub up. Yeah, you were wild for real. And once he left, I say like an hour, 2 hours later, everybody hit my jack. Yo, I seen you. I'm like, what? People sent it, and on there I said I day trade. I'm not handing out roses for money. I just love women. This how I eat. This how I exercise. I'm 42 years old, good guy. I only have it like that right now because I'm still living on Oma. Yeah, you should order, but you got to understand at the basis of everybody portfolio guidance is real estate. You definitely should jump into that if you got. Shady funny. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. You should definitely get into that. You know what I mean? Because people, it's great that people got more. I'm spiritual, not religious, Carter. I gotta buy a house. You definitely can do that. You definitely can do that, guidance. You know what I mean? It's just I'm still working on my because I just started to become profitable, and I'm like, man, because I got those. I have that in my future also, right? But then I had to regulate it, right? Because you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself. Because all I've ever done was put somebody on to getting some money. That's all I ever did. It's just that's how I move, right? All right, till we did. Pretty true, but forget the portfolio. I got. Yeah, I'm trying to crash course and make. Yeah, and that's what we need to. You know what I'm saying? Number one, keep it's the internet, man. That's what I seen because I'm gradually making money. Because with the stock market, it's gonna whoop you into being a patient person. Because that's the only reason. It's only two reasons why people fail in the stock market. They don't know what they're looking for and they don't have patience. And then once you have patience, you start to see in the beginning. Once you become profitable, it's still a slow build. It's a slow build. You're not buying Bugattis once you start making shoot. Even if you're making $4,000 or $5,000 a month, that's still a slow build. Still a slow build. You know what I mean? Until you get really good and comfortable to where you could, you know what I mean? Because you got some people. It's just some people like I started trading late in life. I'm 42. You know what I'm saying? I started trading 2.5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? If I started 19, 20, then I would have because I can't really risk how I want to risk because I got life kicking me in the behind, but I still move how I need to move, building income. Yeah, but I have so many other things I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I wholesale from time to time. We're gonna get back on that type. But I eat, exercise, stock market. I'm compounding money, right? I go out, create content. What I see with this internet thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all the real. Oh, I gotta plug up because I'm about to shut off on y'all. It's just that like when I'm out there creating content. So many opportunities arose, you guys would not believe. It's just that, let's just say, if I was devilish and accepted all this money that was offered to me, I would have had at least $150,000, $200,000 in like the past 5 months. It's just once I seen all that, I was like, damn, because I'm like, damn, I'm not doing none of that devilish stuff you guys want me to do. You know what I mean? Because I'm outside for real when I do this, when I'm out there creating content, y'all. And it brings me around so many people. And I was like, man, I just kept running into devils. And their extension was Hollywood. And I'm like, I'm not doing nothing against my morals. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna watch you do anything against my morals and just sit there, go to a party and you guys are doing crazy things to children. I'm not gonna be around that. Like I think I told you at one time, one guy he had a white guy and white girl. He said, I give you $10,000, you come home with us right now. I'm not, get out, I'm not doing that. So I'm like, dang, this stock market, I'm building slowly. I really would like it to build faster. Right? But it's like, nah, you just got to take your time. Because as soon as I get that fast itch, all right, let me put $4,000 in. Boom, I lose the whole $4,000. So I'm like, all right, just relax, Ben. You know what I mean? You have a blueprint of life. What you, from buying land to getting back in the Airbnb business. Oh, I have this whole business plan and we're getting to it. Heck yeah, man, listen. Because number one, I'm not dumb. When I do this content, I go around areas where people got money. What you think I'll be around the Trump buildings. You know, he got a whole gang of buildings in New York. At Wall Street, 59th Street. I'll tell you, anytime you're around a Trump building, everybody got money. Black, white, man, woman, everybody got money. I'll say at least 65% of the people are making over $100,000 a year around a Trump building. You know what I mean? It's not because of him. Like, all of them, it's just, well, yeah, it is because of him. I'll be honest, because, you know, whatever y'all want to say about him in the White House and how terrible he's doing, a lot of people kiss his behind. So people are still rich people are still go to his hotels. You know what I'm saying? Or his buildings. But anyway, yeah, I'll go around there and you'll start to see. You'll see all the groups, and I know exactly who they are. And some of them, well, a lot of women though. A lot of rich women I always talk to. Talk to lots of rich women, and they're cool. And some of them will try to protect me because they'll see the devils. Because these devils, they can't, because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be out there butt naked. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be out there naked for these girls. So these women, I don't care if they make $10 million a year. When they see all this chocolate oiled up, number one, they like, yo, when they see me, what up, chicken? When they see me, they like, yo, New York is not a real place. What is this ninja doing butt naked oiled up with roses? They just be, and they'll be calling their girl, what up, Black? What up, Vision? They be calling their girlfriends all time. Like, yo, if you look at some of my videos, let it be one of their daughters. The mom be like, girl, where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? The mother take her phone and poop. I'm gonna recording you. You wanna record her? I'm gonna record you. I'm gonna go home and do something to this video. But yeah, man, when I run into people and I'm like, man, the only thing and way I see to avoid that is this internet thing. It's like when I deal with the internet, because the main reason that you deal with people like that because of the networking. These guys, these devils, their networking is out of this world. They got a man or a woman for everything to do. TV, sports, that they know somebody's in every corner of the world. You know what I mean? But when you do this internet thing, right, and you create your own family, you start to know somebody at every corner of the world, and now you don't even need them. You know what I mean? And that's how you could bypass that. And that's what I see with the Speeds and the Kai Cenat, even though I think the elites in Hollywood got to him, because he took streaming to the toppest level through Hollywood, though. But Hollywood, they bow down to him. But I think they finally got him to come, because you know Hollywood's been struggling to get to the Beast. They've been struggling to get to Mr. Beast. I remember when Mr. Beast first started to hang out around them, they had him come to like the MTV Awards or something. He looked so uncomfortable doing his Mr. Beast thing in there. I'm like, damn, they got you, and you don't even want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? And because they're like, this white boy is rich, and he needs to be around us. That's like, you can't, yeah, because people will try to look it down at Mr. B. Oh, he's a nerd. He's taking over everything for children, and that's how you get money. You either make something for the women to spend money on, make something for children to spend money on. Because they're women and children, they'll go broke. They don't care if there's their money or not. Because lots of the times, they're not spending their money, women and children. They're spending a man's money. You know what I mean? But what up, chicken? We over here, wherever my guys at work try to attain a relationship can never That's because we don't partake. Yeah, but in fact, yo, listen, man, like, you don't know how many opportunities where people came and offered me money to go. I'll just be real with y'all. To either be act gay, that's what, either act gay or come around where I know they were doing things to children. I'm like, but I'm so smooth with it. I go, nah, I'm good. Yo, I love Manhattan though. Yeah, but I see you. And I'm like, and I just be, and you know, I'm so cool. A lot of these devils will come. I like this one guy came through and started chopping it up. Man, you finished your video guy? Oh yeah, oh you saw it. Yeah, it got more than 1 million. It's at like 5 million now. Yo, what up, man? How are you these days? Is that you? Yo, I appreciate that 2684. I like your energy, man. Word up. Nah, but you know what's crazy about that Body by Mark video? Because with YouTube, and I don't get paid for none of this. If y'all help, donate, roses, whatever, I love it. Love it to life. Right? BenHasLuv Cash App if you want. But every 1 million views with YouTube, they cash you out to at least from $13,000 to $20,000. The only reason I know that, because Duke Dennis did an interview, and he said on YouTube, because you know, Duke Dennis, they just love him to life. Duke Dennis, he cool though. But he's like, yo, you was out there handing out roses for people. You were. Okay, yeah, Resolute, man. Yeah, that's me. What up, Rosie? Duke Dennis is like, yo, every 1 million views, you get at least $13,000 to $20,000. When that white boy Mark ran up on me, that video is at like 5 million views now. So we'll just round it to about $10,000 every 1 million views. The video Body by Mark took of me is at about 5 million views. How much money is that? $50,000. I didn't get a penny. Yeah, but I don't care though. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He does that. I know what I didn't, and I'm not like that. You got some people try to fight for that, and I'm not like that. Cool, get your money, Mark. I didn't know who he was. I'm gonna be honest. And at the time, I know he probably has more subscribers now, but at the time he was at like 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he was at 1.5 million subscribers on TikTok and Instagram. And I still didn't know who he was. Nah. He's a funny white boy. That's why when he ran up on me like how the devil, because I'm an empath. Like I'll go for feeling. He ran up on me just like how those devils. I'm telling you, every time I go out there, devils come. They come like that. Hey, what up? How you doing? I like your hair. What are you doing? Like just out of nowhere. Because you know when I walk up to people, I'll be like, hey, excuse me, brother. I like your shoes. Continue having a great day. It's not like that. When a devil comes to me, hey, they just pop up out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, whoa, what the, huh? Oh, hey, what are you doing out there tonight? And I'm like, hold on, what? Your friend was calling me. Yeah. 7766, you definitely need to stay blessed, everyone, and hope everyone had a great week here. I unfortunately start chemo one day. Oh, your chemotherapy is going to go extremely good, man. Even though I wish you did some herbs with that, Rosie. I have stage 2 breast cancer, and I'm scared. Oh, it's gonna go great, especially with breast cancer. I forget the percentages of those success rates on those surgeries are real high. Meaning, a lot of people who go through breast cancer surgery and get removed, they normally get all of it out. But when they get all of it out, you really need to go on a fruit and herb diet to not just clear it out, but revert your body back to its natural state. Right, because you'll get super. Like I do great diets, like that's why I look smaller, right? Because I was a little bigger, and I may go smaller again. I'm gonna go back to only eating fruits. That's how our body functions the best. Because we're fruitarians. That's another chat, right? But your surgery is gonna go great. Just like I said, the statistics on the success rate of breast cancer surgery is extremely high. So you good with that. And my sister, she had same things. She had cysts in her breast, and she was scared too. But that was a long time ago. They took that thing out, and you know what I'm saying. And she been good. He's talking to us and engaging with. I love you. I mean, you're welcome, Rosie. I mean, I'm just giving you. I don't want to gas you up. I'm telling you the truth. Like, I'm a numbers guy. I'm very studied. So, yeah, I mean, if I had seen low numbers about it, I wouldn't even have said anything. I'd just been like, oh, okay, Rosie, got it. What up, Jordan? You definitely need to sub up. But yeah, man, that's why I'm trying to do this internet thing now, man. Cause I see that it avoids me from being around these devils. It helps bypass. Cause now I don't need to go through these guys to find people all over the world to help me be the best Ben I could be. I come to you guys. I build this over here. And not only do you guys help me be great, I help you guys be great. Because just like I said, especially once I'm able to have access to the donations or whatever donation thing I set up, I'm going to start, it's my mods first, but I'm going to start hitting y'all. You post a video, $1 push-up. You do 50 push-ups. What's your cash app? Boom. I'm going to do that with my mods first. I'm going to try to get at least 2 people a week. Try to give out at least $100 a week. And if you go on live 2 hours straight, maybe 3, but I gotta put it at 2 hours straight without using drugs, smoking, drink, $50 at the end of the stream. And you know how that's gonna make you guys so good? Because what you're gonna start to do, you're gonna go, damn, Ben gave me $50 for not smoking for 2 hours. What if I don't smoke for the whole day? How much can I get from Ben? Y'all gonna start thinking like that because I'm gonna make it like that. You know what I mean? So I got y'all. What is the normal wages and your housing prices, rent where you live? I caught something great, like guidance. I'll say NSC. Oh, you said what are the normal wages and your housing price? So in New York, the economy is more like they gross more at the end of the year. The economy is more expensive out here. So like the average McDonald's will start you like you got McDonald's in Manhattan to start you at like $27, $28 an hour. All right, McDonald's. But yeah, things are expensive, right? So what's common in New York is a roommate. People will look down on that a lot. I've been to Virginia, Florida. I tell people, they're like, you had a roommate in New York? They look at you like what are you putting? No, that's what you're supposed to do, right? But you just have to, like a bloodhound. You gotta look, cause I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment, $1,400, even though he raised it $100. You're not finding that. Because on the average, you got studios for $2,000. That's the average in New York. A studio for $2,000. That's the average. But just like I said, you got a bloodhound there. Plus, I was wholesaling, so I know how to look for places. People don't even know when you go on Zillow or Apartments.com or a lot of those apartment apps. They always have a keyword section. You just type in "as is," and everything as is will pop up. Oh yes, Bill. Okay, you definitely did. Yeah, you definitely did. Yes, that is very true, Billy. Because people don't understand. Like when you go to sleep, the brain is still active, right? It may be working a little slow, but it's still active. So if you go to sleep to something negative, like a crime show or something, the brain is still in defense mode. So now, because the brain is in this defense mode, the prefrontal lobe is fighting, so to bring your cortisol levels up. Cortisol levels, stress levels. So it'll start to stress you out while you're sleeping. So when you wake up, you'll wake up depressed. And you probably don't even know why. So if you want to go to sleep, either, a lot of these guys on YouTube, they make pages that the video is just a frequency, like a certain noise that they'll play, right? Or you can go to sleep to like a motivational video. You know what I mean? Damn 2K for what? Grammy, what do you... Oh, exactly. Yeah, for $2,000 is the average for a studio. Answer, bro. Answer what? Whiny 6. MS. Paper trade first, MS. Paper trade. And to make it simple, break structure and sweep of liquidity. MS. Break a structure, sweep of liquidity. If you're not too sure, you could just put these 3. You turn New York stock during New York to the stock market. New York, Asian, London. Focus on one. New York is where you should stay because of the speed. You want things to move fast. Things move fast because people put the most money, so you stick to New York. Break a structure, sweep of liquidity. You can just put in sweep of liquidity strategy on YouTube. See what comes. Get TradingView. TradingView's $20 a month. Trade on there, meaning practice trading that. That strategy during New York session on New York pairs. You either gonna download, you don't know, use TradingView and paper trade like that. Break a structure, sweep of liquidity, but you just put sweep of liquidity strategy, YouTube, and make sure you practice that strategy from 9:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning, Eastern North American time, when the New York Stock Exchange opens. And just practice, practice. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it depends because now people get greedy and greedier. But you got all those other stuff. You got the VWAP bounce, right? VWAP bounce strategy. You can put that also in YouTube. That's for Asian session. It may not give you a lot of pips, not a lot of points on those strategies. But like with the stock market, especially when you scalp or intraday trading, when you just going in and out, you just got to move just like that. You got to understand, all right, these moves that I'm doing are fast. So once you get to learning to recognizing these quick moves, but you can do these moves on all time frames, honestly, all right? Because you can swing trade with these moves also. But with the VWAP bounce, those are really fast moves. So once you get used to recognizing it, that's when you go, okay, I could bet $1,000 now. Or I could bet 2,000, 3,000. You just know that it's not a lot of points. And depending upon the broker to get you that leverage. Because when you're using regulated brokers compared to unregulated brokers, you can't really, with unregulated brokers, you know what I mean? You could turn 3,000 into 30,000 fast. You know what I mean? Like in minutes, shoot, maybe seconds. But when you got a regulated broker, you can't do it like that. But just like I said, I'm not trying to confuse you. Just put sweep of liquidity strategy, YouTube. It's going to show you the strategy. It's going to show you the strategy. And that's the only strategy you use during New York session. Practice it, practice it, practice it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it seems simple, but when you get in the market, you're going to start to get greedy. You're going to feel like you're missing out. It's a lot of emotions that's going to happen. It's going to help you build character. Because you got to have patience. Because what do they always say? Every month you really get only like 4 stupid clean opportunities where it's like, damn, that's it. And you can bet the house. After those 4, you get half-ass, excuse my language, opportunities, but you'll still jump into them. Because that's what the market will do. Because you're still going to have in your mind, in your body, in your nervous system that I got to get rich. And you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So you start messing up. That's why I say, make it simple. Stick with New York session. Sweep a liquidity strategy. Website guidance. It's a website. And I forgot that one that they just shut down. I forgot what it was. Anyway, but Hango Trade's good. 8110, you definitely need to sub up. Hango Trade is good. Hango Trade been running for years. I've been with them for like 2.5 years, but they've been running. And then when, because America started to get so angry that people were getting rich off of these unregulated brokers, they were trying to bust all the unregulated brokers. Hit the website, take all the money out. Say, y'all can't keep this money no more. Y'all out here moving illegally. Right? So when they did that and Hanko Trade heard about it, we were all in trades that day. It was thousands of people in trades. And Hanko Trade just started to mess up. And I'm talking about, I know Hanko Trade, their accounts probably totaled, maybe $40-50 million of all our money. All right, and everybody's like, "Hold on, what the heck?" It just shut off. You going back? We were hitting everybody, and that's when they took MP4 and MP5 because those MP4 and MP5, it was a situation. 2026. You definitely need to sub up. You could go, yes. S&P 500 is one of them. S&P 500 is one of them. But you couldn't. You guidance. You seen, yeah. Because you were telling me about Robinhood. So Robinhood, that's just trading options. That's where. See where it says S&P 500. Now, if you were to be trading options, it will tell you all 500 of those companies. You get it between trading options and day trading. With day trading, it wraps all the companies into one and calls it the S&P 500. But with options, you break down on Robinhood. It shows you all 500 of those companies, and you can trade them each by themselves. And if you try to figure out what the companies are, just Google it. Just say, hey, what are all the S&P 500 companies? Or what are all the US 30 companies? And you know what I mean? Or any company that says US near it. Or you can just Google, hey, what are some US companies? That's it. Just what are some US companies? You could go off the top of the head of the Tesla. You know what I mean? It's a lot of US Apple. It's a lot of US companies. 3729, you definitely need to sub up. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. But trading is not hard. It's just a process. I want to get rich tomorrow. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to get rich tomorrow. I'm old. I need it because I'll take care of so much. But that's not how it works. You know what I mean? So you make a couple $100 here, even a couple thousand, you be like, damn, man. It's like, man, should I just take this little 20 and just, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, Ben, I did that before. I did that. Look, thoughts on, so you looking out. If you are new, I need you to like. I hope y'all subscribing, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I recommend, just like I said, the stock market is great, but y'all should all make a page. Get with this internet and use AI. Matter of fact, go to AI and ask it. AI, what's the sweep of liquidity strategy for New York session? Everybody's so scared of AI because of iRobot. You know what I mean? Because that's how a consciousness is built. A nervous system is built. When you have a mind, a body, a nervous system is then created, meaning a consciousness, meaning something that thinks for itself. So when you have this technology that go, yo, human beings are terrible to each other. I'm going to regulate it, just like the movie. That's why you have to talk to AI as if, and when I use AI, it damn near guys a consciousness already. Sweeping liquidity strategy, yes. Sweep of liquidity. But if you use AI or plug it in Google, same thing. It'll come up. It'll tell you what it is. It'll go sweep it, and the videos will pop up on YouTube, and you just watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then just practice. Just practice. Like I said, I don't know what your life is like or what your guidance life is like. It's just, you really need to be hyper-focused, and that's hard to be hyper-focused, especially when life is lifing. You may have kids, family, a job, because you can't sit and be broke, you know? So yeah. And I do the bundle, but I do it in a bundle. You know what I mean? Because lots of times they'll move faster. You know what I mean? Because all that money that's put in at one is like, it's because when all that money being put, it consolidate. Because you know when consolidation is right before a burst, right? So when you got all that money, all those companies, all that money being put together, when it consolidate, it's gonna get ready to bam, and then you want to catch that bam. No. It's like NASDAQ or US 30. The one that, to keep it simple, gold, NASDAQ, US 30, S&P 500. That's it. The indices. That's what they're called. Indice pairs. You know what I'm saying? But no, it really doesn't matter. You just need to find a company during whether you're trading options or day trade, it doesn't matter. It just needs to be a company that's tradable during New York session. Who's live 6 hours a day, Sammy? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this stuff because I'm gonna upload this girl I interviewed today. She's like, man, I've been streaming, white girl. And I'm like, damn, your family must be paying your bills. She's like, I just hopped on TikTok. I never did this before. And I've been streaming for about 70 days. I said 70 because I would see her. I've been seeing her for like the last 2 weeks, walking around Manhattan, all over Manhattan. Because I'm all over everywhere, and I just see her, and she be streaming. I'm like, I just started seeing her, and I saw her again. She just walked up on me because I'm too much energy. People always want to be like, well, why is he? What is he up to? And she just walked right up on me with the camera while she was talking to her family, meaning her group, her family, like my family. And I said, yeah, I see you out here. What you doing? I said, this is what I'm doing. She said, oh, I'll do the interview. And then we did it. And then she's like, yeah, I never did this before. But I just said, you know what? I woke up one day, I said, I want to see what this thing's about. And she said, I've been streaming for 70 days. I said, for 7 days? Oh, that's good. She said, no, I've been streaming for 7-0. I never streamed or went live or did none of that before. 70 days ago, 2 months ago, I just said, F it. She said she went on TikTok live and never cut it off. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Never cut it off. Falling asleep. And she's like, now I got a family. And I wanted to look to see how much, because I'm like, damn, after 70 days, you must got a lot of people in there. You know what I mean? And I know that, I'm tripping. And then after that long, people, and she's a young white girl too. So, young and white, they definitely, because, they're tipping her like a mother. Because after 70 days of live streaming, I know her sub count is up. And I believe it's after on TikTok, it's after 5,000 subs where you start to, where they're able to donate. Like with YouTube, it's like after 4,000 subs, that's when people are able to donate, or where you have access to it. Yeah, I appreciate that guidance. They're gonna come in here and do their thing. Just like I said, when they start trolling like that, because Samuel's most likely 7 years old, turning 12 tomorrow. And he's over there like 7 to 12. That's the number that come after 7. But I normally end up making them mods. Because they say YouTube is like 65% children, meaning 16 years old and under. But I really believe it's more children on here because they always come in here like this little kid. They come in here like this little kid either saying, hey, my best gay screamer. This is my best gay screamer. Or nigger, get racist, or spamming 67. This is what they do. Yeah, this is what they do, guys. He having a ball too. I don't know. I don't know how that got so popular. Like, children will come on these applications. But I get it because the whole socioeconomic situation that a lot of people are in, and also because of the social norms and how structural things have been put into place to have people act how they act. Because the culture, unfortunately, is more estrogen based. And people don't know high levels of estrogen distort your cognitive function. When you have a lot of estrogen, when that chemical is secreted in your brain a lot, because yes, men and women both have estrogen and testosterone. A lot of people think estrogen is just delegated to women. No, men and women have both estrogen and testosterone in us. That's the chemical that's secreted. And they don't even know that estrogen does play a part in helping how masculine a man acts. It doesn't play the biggest part. It has like a 5 to 8% role in that, but it does help dictate how masculine a man acts. But when a man has, or anybody has too much estrogen can it can confuse you from knowing up and down and left and right. Obviously, Samuel lives with mommy. Only. Obviously. And he's like, hey, how do you know? I don't, well, she acts like a guy. But yeah, man, just like I say, guidance, and I'm still working on it too. Get that, because like you said, I got to get a house and did it. I don't want, it's like when it's so good work out to build muscle easier. Slap it. With guidance, it's just a patience thing. If you work on your patience more, I promise you, it'll start to come. You know what I mean? It's just that patience, man. It's a mother. So I say, even if you're making $3,000-$4,000 a month from it, you may have $100,000 aspirations a month, and it's like, damn, this little money is just not. It's not it. But then that'll make you take whatever you got saved, 23rd, boom, lose the whole thing. $21. Well, you almost spelled something right. What are some good workouts to build muscle? No special pill, no special meal. You just got to stay consistent. I'm born in West Africa, 21, Liberia, but I live in America now. I came to America when I was 5. Stuart, you definitely need to sub up. Why is everybody up right now? It's 2 a.m. in New York, in America. What time is it where you guys are at? Milena, oh, that's Donald Trump's wife's movie. I still got to take a shower. Oh, yeah, I got some water. I was about to say, damn, do I have something to drink? But yeah, and one thing about me, you can teach this old dog new tricks, right? That's why when I got a lot to give, if people want to be receptive to it, cool. If not, that's cool too. But you got to understand, in order to become a leader, you have to start as a follower, and you're always a follower. It's just you can't stay only a follower, and a follower means a listener of information. You know what I mean? And everybody kept telling me, man, you gotta, you know so much, you need to make a page, you do so much, make a page. $7.65. You definitely need to sub up. I don't know what that means. But yeah, man. Like I say, guidance. It's a lot of things. Cause and all these gurus on the internet, what they don't tell you, they did. Cause yes, when you get a lot of money, it's only like, on one hand, I could count people who actually like saved $10,000 and flipped it, but they became super risky. I got you, Lou, sub, and I'm 765. I don't even know if you were joking or not. I'm trying to figure out what you were saying, but the majority of these guys, these gurus, they started to sell a class, and the class is what got their bread up, because people will come in heavy with that 300, 400, whatever you said. Here, they just want to, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll see a video of you making some money, and it will catch people like, yo. So these gurus, they didn't start from that little $100 or $1,000 and turn it into the 100 grand you probably see them have now, or even some of them more. They started with the class, and the classes is what built their bread. Majority of them. Not to say that they're fake. You know what I mean? Because a lot of their strategies are okay. You know what I mean? Like, it works for them, honestly. And lots of the times when the market is good, the market is just great. You got to understand that. No matter what strategy you use. It's just when you're in the market, when you pay attention to the market a lot, not in the market, when you pay attention to it a lot. Yeah, slapping. Yeah, because you know a lot of people say, oh, I'm a leader. Yeah, but you started as a follower. And just because you're leading now, what does that mean? You can't take no advice from nobody? No, you still can. That means you will always be a follower. That's what a follower is at heart. It's just a heavy negative connotation that comes with that word. Because people look at follower as somebody beneath. No, it's somebody about to rise. Oh, stop, bro. What up? Yes, slapping. So you said, oh, so what percent? What percent profits are a good day in day trading? What percent of profits? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like in the beginning, you should not look for a high percent. Well, I mean, because you're looking, because the way I was teaching guidance, because you're talking about coming in with a lot more money, right? So you weren't making big profits the way I teach. The way I teach, you really weren't making money. I would force you to understand the education first. So the way I teach, I would teach you to put in a small amount of money, and as long as you made any profit, you were good. Because I don't want you to, because I force people to stop thinking about that. Because when you profit, you're thinking about money. You're thinking about extra money. You know what I mean? That I try to get out your head. You know what I mean? So if you broke even, I'm gonna be honest. If you just broke even for the week, you were good. Because I had to get you to because that's what. But believe it or not, it's like an oxymoron. It's, you know what I mean, to say like don't worry about the money, but you have to be in the market at first. Be in the market, but don't concentrate about the money at first. You cannot worry about that money. You got to pay attention to the education. So right now, I would say even if you broke even, meaning at the end of the week, you didn't make no profit, but you didn't lose nothing either. Right? So that's what I would want you to concentrate on. Not what percent profit, because you're still paying attention to the money. Like at first you need to, and that's why I tell people to start with a small amount of money, because you need to still have that feeling in your nervous system of reality, meaning being in the market. Because paper trading is not it's not your money. It's fake money, right? It's just you're able to use the market in real time, but with fake money, right? But we need your nervous system to feel what it feels like when it's your money. That's why I say start with small money. I started with $14 and I turned it in $1.15, trading Forex. Only one or two. Like for me, I turned. That's good. That's great. That's great. But I mean, yeah, guidance. If that works for you, great. The mystery alien. What is yes about? You know what I'm saying? But crypto is cool too. Bitcoin is always great. See, you know what I mean? Bitcoin is always moving. It's always moving. You know what I mean? The leverage in that automatically is great leverages in that. It's just when you got a good strategy, you gotta understand that you can use it for any market. Because the markets all move extremely similar. You know what I'm saying? Number one, if you got a part-time job, you should always put some money to the side. At least $50 a week. Just boom, stash it. And real estate, man. What up, Michael? Michael, you definitely need to sum up. Like slapping, if you really want to start making money right away, right? Because you have to have the hustle mentality. You can, if you get a check, go buy the bands you see that people put around their wrist, and it could be something simple. Put the word thank you on it, and then go out and sell those for $3 a while. If you want money today, that's how the world works. You're either buying, selling, or you're doing both. And what a lot of people do, what companies do, they'll buy a product for cheap and sell it high. So if you want money today, that's a quick way. There's those bands that people put around, or something of that nature. Something of that nature. You get a product, you buy it, slow, sell high. If you want money yesterday, and when you do that, like I get so real, I'll take the shoelaces out my shoes, tie them together neatly, and then I will go door to door in the neighborhood. That's why I like you and then because you number one, you need to be out. It's a biological thing also in the sunlight, because sunlight it releases the chemical dopamine, right? People think dopamine is only a happy chemical. No, it's a motivational chemical also that's released. So when you're out there hustling, you feel so motivated, and it's not by accident, it's because of the sunlight. So when you do this, if you wanted money yesterday, that's a quick way. You have in America, especially in America, but in the world period, you're either doing three things: you're buying something, you're selling something, or you're doing both. I've done this before. You grab some shoot, put on, and when you go door to door selling it, you think people aren't gonna buy it? Not only are they gonna buy it, they're gonna be so impressed with what you're doing. They're gonna be like, "Damn, he must really need some money." Then another opportunity may, because you got to put boots to the ground. Another opportunity may arise. You may have somebody, and you have to just be honest with the opportunity. Yeah, and yeah. You see what guys is talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's like a you'll be so surprised what happened. I'm done it. I'm talking about. See, these are used shoes. I will take these out and then you're gonna like when I'm out there with the women. I try to go out in the sunlight a lot because I try to always make sure I have at least one or two solid conversations with somebody. Because people don't even know more cells are created in the body through conversation. That's why isolation is not necessary. Of course, we need to be able to be by ourselves, right? That's first and foremost. But isolation is not healthy for the body. When you have those type of conversations, like I said, new cells are being created, and it's physics. It almost puts a frequency in the air for opportunity to happen. Another opportunity. You just got to put boots to the ground. That's why when I'm out there, lots of the times, I don't even hand out a rose. I'll build with somebody. I tell you, because, I know there ain't no girls in the chat, but pause, stop the tape, all that, right? I'll go out there butt naked, dang near for the girls. Especially when it's hot. Oiled up, all that butt naked, and it turns into a world of only women. It only is like, only women bald, like, not bald, but they even stop the gay people. They're like, nope, don't leave, don't even look at Ben. He obviously is not a part of your crew, so don't look at him, don't bother him. He's for us, right? And it would bring so many. I had a woman just came, hit me with 500. Boom. That's it. Thank you. Put it right in my drawers. She said, "Dang, with all that you got, you ain't got no more room for nothing, huh? You keep talking, I'll be going to your house later." But yeah, but just being out there and grinding. You gotta go out and grind. Because I know we all need, bro. That's how the economy is. Not just how the economy is, that's how they wanted us to be. You know, because Rockefeller, he made a quote that went viral. He said that he was going to make sure everybody in America was a trained worker. And then the English school system was created. I mean, the United States school curriculum was created by a businessman. That's why everybody feels that it's so hard to make $1 million. Right? And I had explained this on another live before. Because they've taught you to only work 9 to 5s. And 9 to 5s, you're not going to become a millionaire doing that. Right? And that's why with school, one of the main things that will make you successful is by having one focus. When you're in school, what do? They have you going from class to class to class to class to class, messing with your focus. The next thing you know, he got ADHD, he can't concentrate. Now they got you on medication. Instead of keeping you in one class to have that one focus so you can learn how to focus on one thing at a time and finish one thing at a time. That's what they stopped you from doing. So when you have 50 focuses at a time, because they trained you to be unfocused, and people don't even know that. They're like, wow, that does make sense. I know it makes sense. That title, Evil Geniuses, it's not just a title. I hate the fact that it describes exactly what these people, these elites, these oligarchs are. Like, they wanted us, of course they couldn't. Slavery in America, it was so profitable. Slavery started the stock market. Slavery with inflation, it was equivalent to trillions of dollars they made during the slavery of black Africans. Slavery made so much money, it created capitalism. If you don't know what capitalism is basically getting workers and not paying them jack and having a product that you damn near ain't paid nothing for and selling it high. You got these guys that you're not paying no money to manufacture your product that you really ain't paying no money for, but you're gonna sell it high. Well, get one stuff to keep it going. Bro got family scars. Nah, I used to hate beaches. I used to sell drugs. Yeah, slapping, but like, big brother, are you? R8Y, you definitely need to sub up. But what they did, especially like with COVID, because during COVID, I ended up getting a big old booty biologist. But then my associate friend, my associates, they were EMT drivers. I got videos of dead bodies and quote unquote dead bodies. But anyway, during COVID, what doctors still do today, they'll tell families, you don't know nothing. I'm the one with the PhD, so listen. And you don't know how just them doing that works. So they, oh yeah, you're right, doc. Here, give your son all these ADHD pills. Here, give your daughter all this depression medication. You don't know nothing. And people will be, oh, okay. And I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of people a day go through that. And it's almost like with lawyers. I used to get locked up all the time. I was out there getting money. And when you get money selling drugs, you're going to go to jail a lot. That's why when a brother was going to jail a lot, he was getting some money. Because the money's too good, you start to not get scared of jail. And that's a dangerous thing. You're like, F the jail. So that's what happens with that. But it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things you could do. It's just, it's life. It's the way life is structured. It's the way because a lot of us aren't how we are by accident. It's a lot of structural things that was put into place that holds us back, that makes us hold others back. You know what I'm saying? If we were allowed it's the pressures of life, the social norms. You know what I'm saying? If we were allowed to just create without having to worry about bills at first, or without having to worry about our family we got to take care of at first, right? Because by the time we're pushed into that hardworking mentality, we're a little too old. I'm gonna be honest. We are really supposed to strive to be the hardest worker possible, starting at like 5-6 years old. I'm gonna be honest. That's when you're supposed to start, but that's not what they normally do. You know what I mean? You got to go to college before they start to treat you like an adult. And then you see all the laws. Yeah, 21, you're an adult, and that shouldn't be. You should be treated like an adult at 5-6 years old. And you see the caveat? Because when I say that, the negative connotation that you guys felt, you want to treat a 2-year-old like an adult? No, it's not about treating a 2-year-old like an adult. Your cognitive function, even though they said your prefrontal lobe, your brain is still developing until the age of 25. But it's something called theory of mind. Right? The theory of mind. That's why I notice this a lot with a lot of gay people. Right? Because I used to go, damn, when I see somebody gay, they seem like real mature. Y'all ever notice that? I was like, they're like, you know, after the media, everybody done brainwashing it, but they're like super mature. I appreciate that guidance. I'm like, they're like super mature because their cognitive functioning was being used so much at an early age. And I was like, huh. It's because when you're always like, one way that you use your cognitive functioning so much is when you lie a lot. Right? So when, like, a lot of young gay people, they will lie a lot about their sexuality. So you're always on guard to see if somebody knows you're lying. And that makes you use your cognitive functioning more than usual at that age. So I was like, oh, that's what makes them so intelligent quickly. Right? Because they pick up fast. You don't have to be a grown person to pick up fast. You know what I mean? You can be taught to pick up fast. Word up. But yeah, we're supposed to be taught at an earlier age. No, not to be gay. You're taught to be who you are, but just like I said, this chat's for men to get with women. But we are supposed to be taught to work harder at an earlier age, way earlier. But they prolonged it, and they didn't just structurally place every household to prolong your learning. Because like I said, you have it everywhere. Oh, you can't drink until you're 21. You can't buy cigarettes till you're nicotine till you're 18. It's so many avenues that's always reminding you, you should not think so much until you turn a certain age, when you should start to think a lot when you're younger. That's why the nervous system, they say that the nervous system is not fully developed. Your soul is what they call it. Are you having a guidance? Are you talking with this Chico kid? What are you talking about, guys? The shelter is wide. Your body is incredible. No. It's actually the opposite, guidance. They don't kill your imagination. They actually encourage imagination too much at a young age. And imagination basically means you're not based in reality a lot, right? So they encourage that too much because they're like, you're a child. You should not be thinking too much when you're able to. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and it's especially channels like mine that's gonna get people out of that and get them to get to who they're supposed to be at a reasonable time now, because it's never too late. Listen, I was trapped off with my mother. I was a son husband. And I forgot the new terminology, not new, but they stopped using the term son husband because I can relate to guys and girls where you give up your life for your parents, right? The way you don't do, like, and I didn't even realize what my mother was doing to me. Like, she didn't even want me to talk to girls or nothing. But I was out there digging down, you know what I mean, and getting money. But, yeah, there's a lot of things that just the whole planet. My channel will help people to get out of that, to identify it, right? So you stop being lazy and work. What up, Adam? Fact. Okay, y'all here? You know what I'm saying? But you should not be stagnated for so long. You have so many people telling you not to think so much because you're young. And that keeps you slower. That really slows you down in life. I don't want to say dumb, you know. It slows you down in life. That's why when I have children, and I got to start dealing with younger women, and so we're gonna get that dealt with this year. I'm gonna get them, number one, reading, because the brain is so impressionable. The reason I'm so smart, right? Even though me and him used to wish death on each other, my father used to always tell me, As bad as I kept getting in trouble, locked up, all that. He go, Ben, you could be a rocket scientist. Because he said, I always do nerdy stuff. I was always reading. I'm out the block. I'm out there selling drugs with books on me. And people used to be so impressed. They like, what are you reading for? What do you got books for? I'm like, well, I can't read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always was reading something about something. It used to be more crime books about criminals and how they were getting money. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Or Fed magazines and stuff of that nature. I'll be there like this. Reading about Pablo Escobar and okay. El Chapo, Texas, he done it. Like, if I dig what El Chapo dug, no, they probably already got that spot taken up. You know what I mean? And what up, Wild Thing? I see you. But yeah, that's why people just need to be adamant about that, right? Need to be adamant when you have children, like especially you got to give them homework. Give them homework. They don't have to just go to school to get home. Give them something to do. I want an essay about why you like your shoes. It needs to be done by Friday. I don't care that you're 6 months old. You in this house, you gonna work. As soon as you hopped out the coochie, go get the pen and paper. Yes, not books, but just like I said, give assignments. Give assignments. You know what I'm saying? And that's with everybody. Everybody should start to read at least 15 minutes a day. And 15 minutes is not long. Because it gets your intellectual prowess, it'll make it extremely broad. Because like if you're in conversation and people start to use a lot of words that are intimidating you, yeah, everybody gotta work. I don't care that you're 6 months old. So a lot of people get in conversation and they'll get intimidated. That's why, especially when I talk like how I talk, or I don't push information on people. People got to bring it out of me because I go, okay, they want to learn something. But that's another thing I try to change. But that's why I got to create different avenues because still you can't force information on people because it could even get violent. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. With this, you guys, y'all want information. You know what I mean? And then I always bring it back to Goldman. I take information too. My internet wasn't working, and Goldman, he's like 32. I'm 40. I'm 10 years older than Goldman. Right? And he was like, white boy. He's like, well, what's wrong with your internet, man? You keep going. My internet was way worse than this, y'all. That's why y'all couldn't get the full body. I used to always stand up to where it had to be here. I used to just use the phone. And yeah, I'm 42. And Goldman was like, yo, the frequencies from cable boxes, it moves left and right instead of up and down, right? So you may need to put it up higher so nothing's blocking the frequency. I put my cable box on top of the PS5. And then it started working. So you can teach an old dog new tricks. Like, I mean, experience is a great teacher. Now, I want a lot of kids. I want lots of kids. You know what I mean? Every man has 100 million sperm cells in us. That means you can use one man to repopulate a whole planet by ourselves. And there's some slave, I forget his name, you can look him up. He had 125 children. 125. And they locked him up, right? All they used him for was procreation. All right, bring him out. That's the best type of jail time ever. They just brought him out the cell to have sex. So it's like, we're meant to have a lot of children. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just in today's time, especially in this Western culture, nobody likes to take care of the kids. That's why. In Liberia, my grandfather, he has 42 children. You know what I'm saying? It's just the whole town helps you take care of your kids. No, because it can be very helpful. That's why. See, in Western culture, all they have done, especially with men, they drill in our heads that like family court, go into those buildings and die. You know what I'm saying? A man going to family court, the judge ready to kill his ass. He don't even look at the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's man. So they've drilled, and not just men, and then girls, women, because you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been on here. Yeah, I've been on here for a little minute. I hope y'all liking and subscribing, man. That got me running my mouth for nothing. Cause I try to catch all that. One, it's nothing but new people right now. But I try to catch all of you guys at a I try to catch all of you guys. Oh Lord, but I done missed you guys. You know what I mean? That's why you see none of my mods are in here. I'm about to make some of you guys mods right now. I'll tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. You're watching the videos. Of course, I'm late. Oh, that was 7 out. Oh, that was Stranger. You can't. Oh, her answer shows how. Oh yeah, Argentina. Oh, okay, Argentina. Cool. Okay, what? Banging. I'll leave on Sunday for the Army, brother. Okay, Mrs. Stone. I mean, you gotta prepare for a lot of things, Mrs. Stone. You're gonna That's a great move, Mrs. Stone. That's a great move. And it's gonna, Mr. Stone. You're about to get, especially boot camp. The first 3 months are gonna be the hardest, Mrs. Stone. It's gonna be the hardest, but it's gonna have you looking like me. The first 3 months, have you looking like me. They're gonna turn you into a boxer. Facts. The military, the army, it turns boys to men. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with stuff like that, guidance, you always have to be prepared. It's almost like this. They always say, don't put all your money into the bank. Number one, the bank takes your money and invests it. You know what I mean? That's what all banks do. You know what I mean? Then people can seize it. You know what I'm saying? So you should not always put your money. Tell you the truth, broker accounts is a great thing also. You know what I mean? Like TradingView, you know what I mean? A regulated broker account. A regulated broker account has nothing to do with the banks or a crash. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what you do, guidance, you leave your money in the market a lot. So you that's why you worry about stuff like that. I told you I'm in and out with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like those are things you gotta prepare for, man. You gotta prepare. You should not put all your shillings in one bucket. Yeah. Because a lot of young men, because you have boys, you have young men, then you have men. That's the order, right? Boys, we obviously know those are underage children. Then you have young men. The only reason you're labeled as a man is because of your age, but not your mentality yet, right? But then that's when you become a man after that. It's like now your responsibilities is not just you have responsibilities, you're actually taking care of them. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I'm gonna be honest. I don't put the military on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these young men, most likely Mr. Stone, too, you have way more potential than that. It's just the military shows big dreams, but and the major thing that the military sells is the money. Don't worry about the money. The only reason they start make it seem like, yo, I'm gonna give you a big ass check, and the only reason it seems like you're making a lot of money because you don't spend no money. That's it. They give you everything. You don't have to pay. They pay for your life, right? So that's why it may seem like you got, you know what I mean? Your credit gonna be good, but then you don't OD on no credit cards because that's what a lot of them do. I know a lot of them that did that. Young brothers go there, credit good. You know what I'm saying? You're not spending money. What you should just concentrate on is the skills that it gives you. Let the military take you from a young man to a man. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Concentrate just on that. Because they're going to try to sell you with the money, and you go there, you go, hold on, I'm not a billionaire yet? That's what you said, 100 grand? And don't worry about that, Mr. Stone. Yeah, I'm still alive, 34, 85. You still back? What you still doing up? But yeah, just don't worry about the money. And because That your potential is not ruined. I've been locked up 16 times. I went to prison. The longest I did was 2.5 years in prison. And look at me now. You better look at my page, all the chicks, and I'm getting money now, legal money, because I've always got some money. But it's legal money now. That never defines you. Never defines you. I'm gonna be honest. It's just they saw that they couldn't get cheap labor out of it no more. But going to prison used to be a great thing. It used to be a great thing, not just because you had ignorant young boys thinking that it was cool, right? You had a lot of other years ago, because they used to have college in the prisons. Black men, black men, because the majority of the people in the prisons are black men. Right? Black men were going to prison, not only going to college, but getting their PhD and coming out and opening up their practice and not coming back. Oh, they took college out of prison quick. They said, oh, hell no, we got to get to now. You messing up our cheap labor, because prison is capitalism. What you think we do? We in there, we working 40 cents a day. You know what I mean? What up, Jenny? I see you. Or Janet. I want to be in America. That's probably what you think, 3485, but everybody gets graped in every prison. But yeah, it does happen, and you will see it. You will see it in American prison, I tell you that much. Okay, or it's just so you're going in the medical field in there. Well, yeah, just hyper focus on all the medical stuff, man. So when you leave from there, if you do leave, because they're always going to keep you active to let you know, hey, Mr. Stone, we may need you. We got another 50 grand for you, just let you know. And they're going to keep hitting you with the money thing. And you're probably going to get rocked to sleep a little bit about the money too, Mr. Stone, because you're going to look at the end of the year, you're going to be like, damn, I got a whole get, because you ain't spend nothing. Mr. Stone, I did the same exact thing with the military team. And I get it a lot of times when young men go to the military because they don't see no other option. It's like, because that's the whole thing with trying to find yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. That's a great route to go, because you'll get a lot of great experience. You get a lot of great experience. You know what I mean? It make you very militant. That's why when people always time they see me do all this folded, and when you start moving like that, luck favors the prepared. Luck favors structure. Luck favors logic. Logic equates to structure. And that's what the military gives. Let's get it. Once you got certification, you can make the money all day, every day. I was really because my child together. Thank you for that perspective. Word. Yo, what's the stream about? I interview women, Janet. I hand out roles and interview women. So we love women on this page. But you gotta be the best version of yourself, no matter who you are. What's educational qualification? What's your profession? I trade stock. I don't make $4,000 or $5,000 a month trading stock. I'm getting back into the Airbnb business, because when I got into it around COVID. Didn't know that Airbnb was taken to these big businesses, these white boys, they're devilish. All the hotels gathered together because they saw it. Because Airbnb, starting your own Airbnb is like starting your own hotel. Which mobile phone are you using? iPhone. I turn my life around. You get the word. Which car do you own? I don't have a car no more. I had a Nissan Pathfinder. I gave that to my niece. She sold it. You got a lot of knowledge in your head. Appreciate that, 44. 44, you've been here before, right? There's a price to wisdom, fellas. Don't forget it. And no, there's not a price to wisdom, Mr. Stone. What does that mean? Wisdom is experience. It's not a price to it. You can gather experience without going through crazy stuff. Don't get me wrong. You always have to take the bad with the good. But no, it's not. You make it seem like it's like, for example, like I was telling them, I learned that when I go through the internet to reach people or grab some success, it's better because I can avoid devils. And that wisdom I got from the devils on the street saying, hey, man, come home with me and her. pay you $10,000. I said, oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go back to this internet. Because I don't need your connects, brother. That's right. Bro, it's 2:43 in the morning in New York in the US. Yeah. But now but now, Mr. Stone, that's a great move. That's a great move. You know what I mean? Go there and use it. It's just you just gotta be hyper focused, because this is what a lot of people don't know when they go to the military. You think it's gonna be 2, 1, 3, 4. Yeah, for the first 3 months. After the 3 months, it's gonna be like college. You're gonna be on campus. You're gonna be able to go out. You're gonna see. It's gonna be excuse my language. It's gonna be a lot of pussy available. Lots of pussy. Girls in the Navy, wherever you get stationed, Virginia, wherever you're at, you're gonna see it. Yeah, you will, Mr. Stone. Word. Keep being great. Continue being great, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like another 10 minutes, and I gotta go shower. And yeah, I don't really got nothing to do. I ate. I'm a little dehydrated though. But yeah, that's why I like. I really like this internet thing. You know, I really do. I really do. You know what I mean? Yeah, stock market is great. It's just I really don't want to, cause I'm like, dang, if I could. Oh yeah, he got yeah, good, great. Continue being great, Mr. Stone. I'm like, if I could. Cause I ended up making courses, but then I didn't want to promote it because I don't want to sell nothing to nobody. I was just trying to get people to get some money. I wanted everybody to get some money, and then when I saw people weren't really invested in it like that, I'm like, man, I don't waste it. I mean, I was up 2.5 days making this course, putting it on the internet, putting a price to it, because everybody kept asking me. Not because I wanted to. Everywhere I was going, people kept, and then I should have known not to even sweat it, because I started posting my trades for free, and nobody wanted to do it. I put it on the internet, 2 weeks, 10 views. I said, hold up. And I'm in the streets now at gyms. Yo, I don't see the video yet. I'm like, then people on the internet, yo, man, if you make a call, I said, all right. I'm on the train, people bothering me. You know what I'm saying? But this is the caveat with that, guys. They think they slick, but I peep it. It's almost like they want me to show them like 20 grand. Like, see all this bread? I made this on the site. Hey, give me my money back. They think I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, that's why I said, if it wasn't for articles of clothing, people wouldn't even know I got $1 or $2. But people know now. They're like, hold up. Those shoes are expensive. Is that a mirror? You know, stuff like that. Oh yeah, going live? What? Heck yeah. I mean, of course you gotta pay attention. You should also post though. Post to see what people really like. You know what I mean? Or you could just look at your lives, right, and see at what parts of the videos that people were most interested in. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Because you see, I do all of it. I give y'all everything. I got like 8 playlists in there. You got action, comedy, sports, exercising, reaction videos, think pieces, challenges. But the main one is the Women Roses video. Women Are Necessary. Like, I got like so much stuff for you guys to watch. But then when I went live, I went live oiled up. It was a great day. It was a week number one. I went on YouTube, and like YouTube, the analytics tell you, it says people are real interested in more in your lives. I saw that. I said, So it said when you guys are on the heaviest. Then I saw the weekends. I'm like, okay. I went on. It was a Saturday. I remember this like Sean Pitty to come. 5:54:28. What up? it was a Saturday, and just having, you know what I mean, having fun talking to women like how I do. But I said, you know what? I remembered that thing. It had a green circle there that's not normally there. And under it said, your people are more interested in your lives in the past. And I'm like, more interested in me going live. What up, Para? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. So I'm like, okay. So I went out there, and just like I said, I'm still trying to get it better because I still don't get a full. I know y'all probably want to see my full body running up on these women, grabbing them or watching them grab all on me. But all I got it like this. I said, F it, I'm gonna still do it like this. I got on, I went like, cause I would go live spontaneously from time to time and never really paid attention to it on another page. I had made like 4 YouTube pages and I just clipped all of them and kept this one, right? So I'm like, soon as I hopped on live, and this was around November also. No, this was before November. This was like October, honestly, excuse me. This is like beginning of October or middle of October. 63 people was flown in. I'm like, whoa. So I was looking, I said, that say 63 people in my life? Then they were staying, because you know what YouTube, it'll throw a ton of people in your live at first. When in your live, you could be new. That's why I like YouTube. Because, you know, just like I said, and you can tell, when streaming became popular, from when Kai Cenat did Streaming University, it made streaming, it flew streaming, like Kai Cenat, that young brother, it put streaming in the stratosphere. That's like, streaming was it now. Like, if you're not streaming, you're not cool. Streaming turned into the new Jordan sneaker. You know what I'm saying? And what also happened was, once streaming went to the stratosphere, it shot everybody to Kick and Twitch and left YouTube. Left all you YouTubers just hanging. It just left all you guys hanging. And y'all still are on YouTube Explore page looking for something to watch, something to entertain y'all, something to imitate. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised though. I love Kaido, but Para, even though you're running your mouth, but you probably onto something. But so what started to happen when you would go live, it would YouTube would shoot to you. It was so many of y'all thirsty for just something to watch. It'll drop 50, 60, 100 people in the live fast, but then you will disappear quick because you guys will be like, oh, man, I ain't. But it's just the fact that all of you guys are like sitting there waiting for something to watch. You know what I mean? So once I peeped that, and it kept going in and out, I'm like, 60? This say 60 people? I'm like, yeah, everybody been on Kick and Twitch now. They done left all these YouTubers, they just hanging. I said, all right. So I went live that day, and I went live for like 2 hours over there talking to mad girls. People cracking jokes. Man, Leah, say this to her. Leave her alone. Say this to her. Leave her alone. After I ended that live, it said 30 new subscribers. I said, what? You ain't had to tell me twice. Because I was like, yo, how can I get my subscriber count up? So studying the analytics. This page was a comedy page. But when this drunk cursed me out and told me to start recording it, because I ain't want no money, I started recording the women videos. And I said, oh, you know, I told you I had Rogers in the house. I told you I had like 4 pages. I clipped all the other 3. And this was my comedy page. Once I started doing the women videos, I said, you know what? Put the women videos on here right away. YouTube loves black women, dark-skinned black women. That's one thing that YouTube loves. YouTube is 80% men. YouTube loves dark-skinned black women. YouTube loves girls with fat asses. YouTube loves food. YouTube loves Asian stuff, Asian food in particular. Who is YHU? So I started putting the women videos on here because not only were they loving them, they were subscribing when I put the women videos. So I was like, all right, boom. This is a new page. I said this is gonna be my comedy page. The comedy was slow. It was slow. So I was like, damn, how can I get this up? I post the girl videos. I see people subbing. Then I was like, how can I do live? It said 50 subs you need. I said, all right. Even though I had another page with 300 subs, I said, no, we starting this page over here. I got the 50 subs. Then I went live. The first time I went live, 30 subs. I said, all right, that's all I'm gonna go hard with the live now. You know what I mean? Just like I said, one stream, and I heard Kaiser not say this also. I heard him say it also. He's like, yo, YouTube people need to stop sleeping because YouTube is it right now. He's like, YouTube is it. Everybody dip from YouTube. He's like, YouTube is it. Because when Kaiser not did Streaming University, he helped employ so many children. Like all them young kids in Streaming University getting big bread off of streaming now. Even all the girls, all of them are eating. All of them are eating. All of them can live on their own if they need to. All of them are famous. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all now. He got Streamer U. He's always gonna do Streaming University every year. That he's not stopping that. He just stopped streaming. Appreciate that. Number 4. Who do you want cooked? Who you got cooked? Hey. I'm still on here with y'all, and I gotta get up early also. I got a haircut appointment today. Do I need a cut? Am I gonna eat again? I got water. Roger, how you feeling? Oh, okay. Perry, you're 2 years old. Yeah. It's about to be 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. I'm out. 3 o'clock. I'm out. I'll give it 5 more minutes. I gotta wake up. I gotta hit out there because you know I'm taking it. I take content creating serious, even though I'm trying to take it more serious. You're gonna start seeing me collab with a lot of people, y'all. Cause all them kids out there, like around 42nd in the morning, all of those 18 to 26-year-old people, they all got million subscribers or more. All of them making at least $10,000 a month. All these young kids. They all made, a lot of them got their own apartments and everything. I'm like, damn. All they do is dance. Hello from the sun, what up? You really need a haircut? I don't know, I may save my money. I just wanted to chill with you and talk. Who you talking to like that, Guidance? Yeah, bro, what do you mean you just wanted to chill with me and talk for a bit? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. What does that mean, Guidance? I think you need some sleep. You said it's, we both got the same time, Guidance? You may need some sleep. Hold on. Look, Para, relax. He's not, exactly. His thumbnail is literally him and his girl. It's just a joke, or him and some girl. But no, in about 5 minutes, I'm dipping though. I'm dipping. I got to, cause I gotta get up. I gotta get up about 9 o'clock. Go out there. Yeah, I gotta try to take this more and more serious. You're right, Roger. What do you want? Yeah. 716, you definitely need to sub up. Yeah, no. That's what yo, guys, you don't even know. It's I just got to, cause don't get me wrong, somebody brought me back in to try to teach the trading again, cause it's the same lives, and I was like, oh yeah, cause I told you this was a comedy page at first, then I saw that the girls' videos. Oh yeah, I see it. That's why I ain't paying attention to them, Guidance. I'm like, I'm looking at I've been seeing your thumbnail. I was just joking, but it's just I'll be wasting my time, guidance. I'm be honest, because you'll be the only one who probably try to listen, and it's like I really would want more people to, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody, I don't know, man. Direct, you need to sub up. You definitely need to sub up. But it's somebody got it. They were talking like you. They was like, yo, man, you really would, because they saw the body by Mark, and then I was like, yeah, I day trade, and he's like, and I told him the same thing. I said I used to post it, nobody cared. Even though I did help an African kid get some money on NASDAQ from Ghana, but that's another story. But he's like, yo, post it again. Please, please. A week straight he kept begging me. I'm like, yeah. All right, so it was an old trade. It was an old gold trade. I posted it on here for a week. 0 views. I said, what the fuck? That's If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. It's just I got to because I don't want to drift too much from what I'm doing. Because, you know, I tried it. I'm like, you know what? Making people be the best versions of themselves. Because I still give tips. America, New York, Brooklyn, boom. I still give tips. You know what I mean? If you just follow those tips, and just like I say, you go to YouTube, sweep of liquidity strategy. Practice that during the New York session on New York pairs, or you on US pairs. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? And just gradually make your money. Gradually make your money. Even if you make $100, $200 a week, gradually make your money. And then when you get enough confidence that you know what you're looking for, then you can start betting the house and all of that. And just like I said, lots of times, type of confidence people may think, like when I say bet the house, like I don't know if you know this kid, SCI, but he was young though. That's why I say he get 10,000, he put the whole 10,000 down. And he lost the whole 10,000 before. You know what I mean? But he was young doing stuff like that. He started trading at like 18. You know what I'm saying? But then he figured the market out. And now, millions of dollars later, even though he said, oh, I hit my goal, I got $100 million. Because, you know, he gets sensitive too. He was raised just by a woman. Consistency is key. Absolutely right, direct. I just Fat Joe 50. And so when people would tell him, because he had lost like $3 million not too long ago, but he don't really care like that. But he lost $3 million because he still bet like how he bet. Watch out, I've already been in months. Have you ever pulled off creating one? You going crew? Roger, you still here? Roger, you still in the house? You can identify, yeah. Oh, that's a Russian kid. Lord have mercy. I'll bet you you're in like a dungeon right now. Oh, Bilal, I ain't seen you in a minute. What up? But yeah, I'm about to leave. I keep saying that. I don't know. As I said, I don't want to oversaturate this page. Yeah, you see that Russian kid? Oh, he stopped spamming. Hey, I got gunners in the house, Russia. No spamming, Russia. But yeah, I don't want to oversaturate with, because I got so much on this page now, guys. Just like I said, I still give tips. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to oversaturate it with so much. This page. That's why I had to rename it. Cause I forgot. I had the name of the page used to be Roses for Love. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, nah, we're gonna make it BenHasLuv TV, because I'm gonna have more than just rose videos on here. But then, you know what I mean? I got exercise, sports, comedy, rose videos, think pieces, reaction videos, challenges. It's like, then I'm gonna put stock market. It's like it kind of confuses the algorithm to make my message get out to everybody further. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said the lives, it does help. Oh yeah? Did they, Bilal? Why did they do that, Bilal? Nah, not yet, Adam. Thank you, Joy. Exactly, direct. Direct. You direct. You direct. See, direct. If you stay like that, just like I said, it's a gradual. In like a year and a half, another year and a half, direct, maybe two. You could be a millionaire. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be a gradual thing. Gradual. You say, can I hear you? You said, guidance. Who are you talking to? You talking to direct? You said, tell us why. You said, oh shit, tell us why. What up, T? What up, Ma? Player, you definitely need to sub up. 9603, what up? Yeah, Russia. You locked in the dungeon right now, huh? You probably whipping somebody with hot oil. Oh, you talking about Bilal. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah. Appreciate it, Bilal. No, I don't know Kenny One. Bilal, why did they shut the internet off? What y'all got going on out there? Y'all ain't about to hit America, right? Cause I only got 3 more years in America, then I'm out. Then y'all can do what y'all want. Shoot, I may come live over there, depending upon what's going on. Cause I need the internet, Bilal. You gotta go. All right, direct. Continue being great. Why is everybody coming on now? What are y'all waking up in y'all countries? Do I have anything to snack on? Oh, I got a banana. Pause. Hey, you. Mm-hmm. But you know what, guidance? Cause you look like you want to. Yeah, I'm from Europe. Oh, you from Europe? Okay, night owl or what's up? Benigma, T Benigma. What time is it? Where are you from, T Benigma? And what time is it where you are? Guidance, you look like you want a community. You like you're looking for a trading community. It's a lot of you know what's funny, guidance, and you can find them. It's a lot of guys, and then you have to just DM them like crazy. But well, and one of the bad, it's a bad and a kind of good. Cause to get in a lot of these communities, you got to buy their course. That's just what it is. But whenever these markets open, like London session just started. If you Google London session live, that's how you would put it in the search engine. You'll see pieces in the house. You'll see a lot of, it's not direct. Where do you live? Oh, you say Europe? It's 9 a.m. in Europe. You will see a lot of guys pop up. And then, you know what I mean? Some of them you could just spam the comment section in some of their videos and some of them may answer. But in order to, like how I did, in order to get in a lot of these groups, then you have to buy their their class. From like 3 to 4:30. Yeah, it's from like 3, no. You're right about 3. It's like 9:30 to 10:30. So no. Yeah, like no 3 to 4:30. Yeah, like 3 to 4:30 guidance. Yeah, I'm up late, pizza. And during this time, that's why when you really start to study the market, and you can look all this stuff up, the market moves, the moves that are dominant around this time, guidance, are continuation strategies. That means it price bounces from support to resistance or resistance to support. You know what I mean? Because it's like the market, as I said, it's doing, playing Minecraft right now. Oh, okay. I really would like it because I need more money, but I'm just taking my time with it. Yeah, because I said it was a situation where, boom, I lost $3,000, and I'm like, I don't got it. Like that SCI kid, he's like, you know what I mean? He lost 10 grand, went back to work, but he was living with Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? My pops died. My mother, she's crazy. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lose $20,000 and she gonna pull it out her back pocket and give it to me. Now that's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't. I just gotta slow and say win the race. But I'm like, I don't even really try to pay attention to it too much. I just stay focused. Like when I just went back on the market like 3 days, like 3 days ago, because I was sick. My throat was hurting. My throat was hurting really for like 5-6 days. So if I'm not fully focused, I don't hop on the market. Nah, anything can mess you up. A sneeze will mess you up. You know what I mean? Even though you're supposed to set your stop loss and you take profits. You know what I mean? So then that's the purpose of it. But I still like to be fully focused. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be, because I remember in those situations where I hopped on the market tired as hell. Place to trade, fell asleep. But it was like I played, it was like 10 cents. You know what I mean? But when I woke up, that thing was like $2.30 something cents down in the red. I was like, it was on the Forex pair. It was around this time. Nixon, you definitely need to sub up. Tax in the house. All right, people been coming back and forth. You know, watch what's that name? Probably no. It's the club hours is still going on. Yeah, Bilal, you took long to answer that. I thought their spies caught you. Oh, you want to tell our Iranian business, huh? Yeah, we're gonna fix you, Bilal. So I'm like, why isn't he answering? But yeah, I keep saying it. But yeah, y'all, I gotta go, y'all. I got to go. I gotta go. Who is it? I gotta go. Peace, love. He got hacked 40K. I love you out of life. I'm gonna be on later today, man. Come back and show love if y'all want to, man. Peace, love.